Okay, excuse me. Now I'm going to be talking about the new kit, which is kit -015. It is actually a smart timer, and I'll tell you in a second what it does. But first of all, we'll maybe look at the components. First of all, we see over here the kit in its entirety, and it includes on the left side it includes 3 buttons. I'll show you in a second the 3 buttons over here. The upper button, it says go, and the middle button says time on, and the lower button says time off. In a while I'll explain what all those buttons do. And then we see over here that's a microprocessor, which is of course pre-programmed. Over here we have a switch over here that tells us that turns power on to the microprocessor. Over here we have a driver for the 2 7-segment multiplex display, and those over here are the current limiting resistors. Now we go to the power section. Over here we have just a second. Over here we have the input transformer that takes the 220 volts and converts it to both 12 volts with this bridge, and over here we have a regulator, and then we have another little regulator over here on this excuse me, it's on this side, which converts the 12 volts to 5 volts used by the microprocessor. Now over here we have an AC socket. You see, oops, excuse me, that's an AC socket that we used to activate an AC appliance. And over here we have the TB connector, which is used to connect a DC load of 12 volts to it in order to turn it on and off. And over here we see 2 relays. One of them is controls the AC appliance, and the second controls the DC appliance. Now let's go to what this smart timer actually does. What we do is actually this. With the time on button, I press, and then I set up the on time. Okay, let's say I turn it on, I press, and let's say I set it up for, let's say, 13 minutes. That means that the appliance is going to be on for 13 minutes. And now I adjust the time off, and the time off, let's say I want to make it 5 minutes. So in other words, after I press over here the go button, the DC load is now turned on. I'll show you, and it will work. I'll show you it's working. You see it's working. That's a DC button, and the AC button. Just a second. Okay, and the AC appliance also does work. I'll show you just in a second. You see it turned on, and in a while, well, we are not going to be waiting all this time, but as you see, that's what this timer does. Just a second now. Okay, now if I want to interrupt the operation of this timer, what I do is I turn the whole thing off, and then I reset it again, turn it on, and let's say that I want to make it on time I'll make a little bit of zoom so you can see a little bit better. Just a second. Okay, I'm going to be turning on for 2 minutes, and I'm going to set the timer for 1 minute. And now I'm going to say go, and now we'll see what happens to the load. It's turning, and we'll wait. Now while it's working, maybe I tell you that the AC appliance should not draw more than 1 amp, and the DC appliance that works on 12 volts should also, both of them turned off. Now they're going to be staying off for 1 minute, and when they go back on, then that's going to be the end of the movie. What I was saying, that the DC appliance is not supposed also to take more than 1 amp. Of course, you can add something to the output of the TV1 connector that puts out the 12 volts through the contacts of the relay to activate another bigger relay, and then you can drive a bigger load, of course. Okay, now we wait till it turns on again, and then that's the end of the movie. I forgot also to tell you, here it turned on. I also forgot to tell you that there is a LED on this that works, blinks every second to just show that something is going on the board. Thank you for watching, and as I said before, look us up in the second. Here we go. In the Facebook, and our address is Electronic Microprocessor Kits. Find me in Facebook and enjoy. Thanks a lot. Bye.